Good morning, everyone. This is Justin here. And this past Sunday, we continued in our Divine Direction series, and we talked about trusting God's process. So, if you're like a huge NBA fan like me, when you think of trust the process, you think of Joel Embiid and his afro and the whole 76ers slogan, trust the process. So, we talked about four different things with God's process, and I'm going to just talk about one of them, and it's certain uncertainty. You see, Paul felt prompted by the Spirit, almost like when you drive by a Starbucks, you feel prompted to go and get coffee, even though when you know you shouldn't, or I just have to go. That's how Paul was. He couldn't shake this thing that God was calling him to do, so he did it. But this certainty comes along with it, meaning I know God's calling me to do something, and I know where God's maybe calling me to go, but I don't know every single detail of my life. I don't know. And so oftentimes, if you're married, you never get off a phone call, maybe you're trying to get a job, and your wife's like, so let me give you all the details. As men, I can barely remember any of the details. And so if you have a detail-oriented person, you struggle with the details. But in the book of Psalms, David writes this, in Psalm 119, 105, your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light for my path. Meaning, if you ever have a cell phone, which most of us do, and most of us have flashlight thing on our cell phone. The iPhone one, it only goes so far. I mean, you can shine it up, but you're not going to see, more than 10 feet. It's meant to just be right in front of you. That's what this scripture says. That's what this means, is God is going to guide us step by step by step. Because if he shows us every single detail, we'll be so tempted not to want to do anything he calls us to do. See, Jesus knew every single detail. That's probably why in the garden he goes, God, if there can be another way, can we make this happen? But he goes, not my will, but your will be done. Why did he have so much anxiety? Because he knew all the details. So he understands anxiety, he understands all that. And so you may be so, I need to know every single detail of my life. God's not asking for you to know all the details. He's asking you just to trust him step by step by step. And Paul knew God was calling him, but he even said in the book of Acts, I may be in jail, I may be here, I may be there. I don't know where I'm going, but God, you're going to guide me. And David, who wrote this scripture, is probably hiding out in a cave, wondering if he's even going to see tomorrow, because Saul's probably out trying to kill him. And he knows that he's anointed to be king, but he doesn't know the details of how he's going to get there. So he's trusting God from step by step by step how to get there. So if you have to walk your dog at night like I do, or take him out to the bathroom, or you're just, you're out somewhere and you don't have much light, and you put on your cell phone and you can only see so far, just think about that's how God is for our lives. He guides us step by step by step. And next thing you know, you've known all the details, but God doesn't show you all the details because he wants you to trust him, trust the process instead of the overall picture. So guys, practice with your cell phones today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.